Let's dive deeper into what it truly means to unlock your potential and cultivate a winning mentality. Because the truth is, you already have within you everything you need to succeed. But often, it's buried under layers of self-doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs. And if you're listening to this right now, I want you to know that you're not alone in feeling like you're holding yourself back. We've all been there at some point, standing at the edge of our comfort zone, staring into the unknown and wondering if we have what it takes to make that leap. But here's the thing. Greatness doesn't come from playing it safe. It doesn't come from staying where it's comfortable and familiar. It comes from pushing yourself beyond those limits, from challenging the status quo, and from daring to believe that you're capable of more. Think about this for a moment. Every single person who has achieved something remarkable started right where you are now. They had doubts. They faced obstacles. They encountered setbacks. But they didn't let those things stop them. They didn't let fear dictate their choices. Instead, they used those challenges as stepping stones, as opportunities to learn, grow, and become stronger. And that's the mindset you need to cultivate if you want to unlock your full potential. It's about shifting your perspective, seeing obstacles not as roadblocks, but as opportunities for growth, and understanding that failure is not the end. It's simply a part of the journey. One of the biggest things that holds people back is the fear of failure. We live in a world that often celebrates success and shames failure, but that's a dangerous mindset to adopt. Because the truth is, failure is not something to be feared, it's something to be embraced. Every time you fail, you're given a chance to learn, to adjust, and to come back stronger. Failure is not a reflection of your worth or your abilities. It's a sign that you're pushing yourself, that you're stepping outside your comfort zone, and that you're on the path to growth. So instead of avoiding failure, lean into it. See it as a necessary part of the process, and know that each failure brings you one step closer to success. But it's not just fear of failure that holds us back. It's also the stories we tell ourselves. We all have that inner voice, that running commentary in our heads that tells us who we are, what we're capable of, and what we can achieve. But too often, that voice is negative. It tells us that we're not good enough, that we don't have what it takes, that we're destined to stay stuck where we are. And the more we listen to that voice, the more it becomes our reality. But here's the truth. You are not your thoughts. Just because that voice in your head is telling you something doesn't make it true. You have the power to change that narrative, to rewrite the story you're telling yourself, and to create a new reality where you're the hero, not the victim. Start by challenging those negative thoughts. When that voice tells you that you're not good enough, ask yourself, is that really true? Or is it just a fear talking? When it tells you that you'll never succeed, remind yourself of all the times you've overcome obstacles in the past. And when it tries to convince you that you're not ready, tell yourself that you'll never be fully ready. But that doesn't mean you can't start. Replace those limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Instead of telling yourself that you can't, start telling yourself that you can. Instead of focusing on what you lack, focus on what you have. And instead of seeing challenges as threats, see them as opportunities. Another thing that can hold us back is the tendency to compare ourselves to others. It's so easy to look around and see other people's successes, their achievements, and their progress, and to feel like we're falling short. But comparing yourself to others is a surefire way to kill your motivation and erode your self-esteem. Because the truth is, everyone's journey is different. You don't know the full story of someone else's life, just like they don't know yours. What you see on the surface is just a snapshot, a highlight reel of their successes, not the full picture of their struggles, setbacks, and failures. So instead of comparing yourself to others, focus on your own journey. Measure your progress not against where someone else is, but against where you were yesterday. Celebrate your own wins, no matter how small they might seem. And remember that success is not a race, it's a marathon. It's not about how fast you get there, but about staying committed to the process, day in and day out. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a step in the right direction. And as long as you're moving forward, you're making progress. It's also important to recognize that a winning mentality doesn't happen overnight. It's something you have to cultivate day by day through consistent action and deliberate choices. It's about developing habits that support your goals, surrounding yourself with positive influences, and staying focused on what really matters. It's about getting up every day with a sense of purpose and determination, knowing that you're in control of your destiny, and that the only person who can hold you back is yourself. But that doesn't mean you have to do it alone. Surround yourself with people who inspire you, who challenge you, and who believe in you. Seek out mentors who have been where you want to go, and learn from their experiences. Build a support system of friends, family, and colleagues who encourage you, who hold you accountable, and who lift you up when you stumble. And most importantly, be that person for yourself. Be your own biggest cheerleader, your own source of motivation, and your own advocate. Because at the end of the day, no one else can do the work for you. No one else can make the choices that will lead to your success. It's up to you to take ownership of your life, to take responsibility for your actions, and to commit to doing whatever it takes to achieve your goals. So I want you to take a moment right now and ask yourself, what's one thing I can do today to move closer to my goals? It doesn't have to be a big, life-changing action, just one small step in the right direction. Maybe it's making that phone call you've been putting off. Maybe it's setting aside time to work on your passion project. Maybe it's taking a few minutes to reflect on your goals and create a plan of action. Whatever it is, commit to doing it today. And then, do it again tomorrow. And the day after that. Keep building momentum, one step at a time, and watch as those small actions compound into big results. Remember, the journey to success is not a straight line. It's full of twists and turns, ups and downs, and moments of doubt and uncertainty. But it's also full of opportunities for growth, for learning, and for becoming the person you were meant to be. So don't be afraid to take risks, to make mistakes, and to keep pushing forward, even when the going gets tough. Embrace the challenges because they're what make you stronger. And know that every step you take, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to the life you want to live. You have the power to create the life you desire. The potential is already within you, waiting to be unleashed. All you need to do is believe in yourself, take action, and stay committed to the process. So go out there and show the world what you're made of. Because you have what it takes to succeed, and the only thing standing in your way is you. Take that first step today and keep moving forward, one day at a time. You've got this.